I got it. I'm doing it. All right. So yeah, this is King's Quest 3 to Eris Human. It is the AGDI. The term they use is the Redux, um, which like King's Quest 2. They kind of they said that they basically completely recreated it, made a completely different story, which they did. This is somewhere, and King's Quest 1 was a straight remake, and this is somewhere in between. So they did edit some. I think they added maybe a couple puzzles, a few characters. So I might not know all the answers to this, but it's mostly the same story. At least it's not just a port. And I've never played it before, so it'll be fun. I'm sure all those people helped. AGD Interactive. Hey, CompuFreak. I hope you guys can hear me alright. Let me know if the audio is drastically messed up or imbalanced. Unbalanced. Right, so this is the curse that we saw or heard in King's Quest 2. So thrice now I curse, and from the first your family shall feel the worse. Soon you shall see, they'll surely be in the most dire jeopardy. Then, as your foe, 'tis I who'll sow the spell to cause your heart to slow, and for my shame, for you the same, or Daventry your heirs shan't reign. Yep, everything's gonna go to hell. Got the magic mirror, it's good. We got that back in the first game, so we can use it as a plot device in basically all of the rest of the games. Maybe not all of them. I have never played this. I've never played this remake. It'll be great. I'm glad that someone's eager to see me stream more King's Quest, cause I'm pretty eager to do it, cause King's Quest is great. It's a baby. I'm guessing based on the plot of this game, that would be a baby boy. Nope, baby boy gone. Whoop. Just got absorbed by the darkness. And taken by someone who really needs to take better care of their hands. I'm glad you like my streams, guys. I would probably do them even if you didn't. But... oh no, it was a duplicate. So yeah, just some wizard just walked in, stole a baby, and walked out. Dude, if you just kidnapped a royal child, you think you might want to at least power walk a bit? So I think this was actually the first game where Brandon Bloom did did like the primary composition. Brandon Bloom does pretty good stuff. Ah! Nalathni Dragon informs me that your hands actually keep growing when you become undead. That makes sense. So yeah, they just kind of get out of control. Hope you're enjoying this very tall mountain. I mean, really, I hope you're enjoying the credits sequence, because all these people worked very hard. Oh look, a woman. I like to play the game where I read credits of video games and try to point out any females in the credits. It's a fun game. Oh, we get to watch that. We were watching that through the mirror. All right, that's a nice effect. I think. Oh no! The mirror's gone cloudy. And even the wall is deteriorated. Brittany, girl's name? Probably. It's not quite as fun with adventure games because it happens pretty frequently. Because adventure games are great, and they're pretty equally accessible to men and women. Gwydion.
Gwydion.
I would not have pronounced that way. This could be an issue. I would have gone with Gwydion. Like, Gideon. Like that. I'm still probably going to pronounce it Gwydion, because... Gwydion what? Oh, look, a port. I guess we felt ethereally called to spy on some people. How's that spying working out for you? Oh, wait. Yeah, go back to that. The conspicuous pixel art. Hey, get over here! Get in here! Okay. Oh, whoops. Nope. Just kidding. Now it's full of spiders. And now we're out here. Yeah, what a really crappy
Gwydion,
telescope.
what are you doing, boy?
I was just looking.
How dare you take leave of your duties? Resume your chores immediately.
Yes, Manannan. Master.
Had your parents survived your wretched infancy, the sight of your sloth alone would have killed them.
They would not have been proud of me.
Oh my god.
No, but fate has favored you. Few orphaned youths can know such fortune. You are lucky to be here to serve me.
I am very lucky.
Indeed. Now get to work.
Alright, well I already love this because that dialogue is super interesting. How many evil wizards are going to be in this game? Well, this one in particular, I think we're focusing on one.
Of young Gwydion's life to this point.
Gwydion.
What's a poor boy to do? Oh well, in resignation,
Oh well.
Gwydion obediently follows Manannan into the house.
Do we have a different narrator? Alright, okay. So first things first, I'm going to turn up the game speed and turn down the music volume, turn up the speech volume. Speech and text sounds good. Save early, save often. Anyway, here's a cat. Cat.
This is Manannan's detestable pet.
Cat.
You are not close enough.
Cat. Oh!
The old wizard looks at you menacingly.
The chickens need to be fed. See to it at once.
Alright, so I guess what I should have done is opened up the... Hold on, I might have to fix this. Does this still... Alright, I'm going to assume that'll be fine. Because there is something that you all need to hear. Because it does not exist, and it is important. So let's do our retro look. Oh no. Did you guys hear that? Either way, that's the thing you needed to hear. I think it went. Though apparently the... Oh wait. Hold on. There. Sorry. Here it is. But So yeah, whenever Mananan shows up, this is King's Quest 3, the original. It also features a fast, which is good. But yeah, so I think he told me to feed the chickens, which, wait, crap, might have been what Mananan in the other game told me to do. But, uh, but yeah, so this is the other one. But that da, 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 is super scary because it usually signals your death, or at very least signals that you've done something wrong. And that is absolutely terrifying. I, again, I think I mentioned this before about trying to play this late at night and having just the computer beeps make noise and having no idea how to mute them. They were also very loud. So it's like I'm playing, this game has no sound, and then all of the sudden, extremely scary, and sort of ingrained into me at this point. But but yeah, that's really all I wanted to mention was that the sound, because I'm a little disappointed that that sound is not in this other game. But but that's it. So, uh, anyway, I think that's enough DOSBox for now. So let's get back here. Cat.
You are not close enough. You are not close enough.
Not close enough to the cat. Okay, let's hop over to the cat. Cat.
Nimbly, you grab the nasty cat by the scruff of its neck, avoiding its needle-sharp claws. And now that you have it, what are you going to do with it?
Cat.
You manage to pluck some fur before he viciously scratches and leaps from your arms. With grim satisfaction, you survey your wounds.
Alright, so here's the deal with the inventory. Certain things are magical. Certain things are spell ingredients. The spell ingredients have this blue outline, I assume, having never played this game before.
You hold a small ball of black cat fur in your hand.
So spell ingredients have this blue outline. And that means that if Mananan catches you with them, you are dead. Well, perhaps not dead. Maybe we can see. Maybe we can figure out what happens. What did he tell us to do, by the way? I think he told us to feed the chickens. What if I don't want to feed the chickens, huh? What about that?
The perfect servant, aren't you?
I picked up a cup.
Pour the bottles in a bowl. Swirl and swallow it down whole. Let the contents slosh and roll. Feel the liquid warm your soul.
I'd love to.
You scrutinize the moose head carefully. While it is long past its grazing days, you feel sorry for the poor old thing.
Yeah, this moose showed up in a lot of King's Quest games, or a lot of Sierra games past then.
You take the loaf of bread and carry it with you.
So it showed up in like
You
Leisure
take
Suit
the
Larry
mutton
1.
chop and carry it with you.
It just sort of seemed to show up in places and always said like courtesy of Sierra Prop Department on it.
You take the fruit and carry it with you.
I'm just sort of picking up inventory items.
You retrieve the clay bowl from the kitchen shelf and take it with you.
I can't tell if the narrator sounds different. I actually think it's the same, but he just has a different voice. But you can see, sorry, he's putting on a bit of a different voice, but I think it's the same person. So yeah, you can see how the cat fur has the blue outline. None of this does. So I'm allowed to have a cup, a bowl, and food, because that's, oh shit. Yes?
You'll create no magic around me, Gwydion.
Keeping in mind, this is because I touched the cat.
Looks
Shit.
like you were caught red-handed.
Alright. I'm gonna restore to start, actually. Let's do some safer things. So, oh,
The old wizard looks at you menacingly.
The kitchen is filthy. Go clean it at once.
oh,
Pour
okay.
the bottle.
I'm gonna take this cup again.
The per
My true task, empty the house of all brightly colored objects. That is very factual.
You take.
Okay, so yeah, if you have any magic items on you, he kills you. That's how we do. I believe.
You take the carving knife from the iron rack and keep it with you.
If he catches me not working.
You take the wooden spoon from the iron rack and keep it with you.
That's when I get, something else happens. So, I'm gonna just sort of wander around until he, checks on me again. Because I want to see what happens if he gets mad. So we've seen what happens when he gets very mad. Oh.
The wizard is writing at his desk. He looks up from his work and greets you with a scowl.
Boy, you know I don't like you to enter my private study, especially when I'm writing. Leave now, or I'll make you leave.
Oh, no, I wanted to stick around. Either way. Oh, nope. Come on. Nope. Come on. Gwydion. Gwydion, work with me here. Gwydion? Okay.
The bed is nothing more than a cot, hard and cold and difficult to sleep on. Your pillow is small and flat, as it is made of old rags.
So yeah, this is where we sleep. The cat icon is the busy indicator for this game. I'm gonna see if I can do something sketchy without getting killed.
You've never wanted to smell like a rose, but... A blue bottle labeled with a V. Given local topography, you're guessing it stands for vertigo. Mananan must have a little trouble with heights.
See, I have no idea what that is,
You
but I'm
don't
taking
have a problem with heights.
Oh.
Not one you'd admit to.
I guess maybe it's there to look cute.
Chocolate creams. No, wait a minute. They're chocolate-coated insects. Yuck!
Alright, so we're not even supposed to be in here, so we're doing like super bad thing.
You search the linen gown. You don't find anything interesting. You don't look... This is one of the wizard's linen gowns. The back of the wizard. You'd rather touch... You see a black cloak.
Ooh, a black cloak.
You search the pockets of the black cloak. Suddenly you discover a small brass key. What could it unlock?
I don't know! This is different than in the other game. Hey Axel. After this, I will have a different scheme. What's this?
It's the wizard's chamber pot.
Ew, gross.
You take the wizard's hand mirror. Your breaths. Presumably, these are Mananan's reading glasses. You've never seen him read. He spends most of his time watching the townspeople. Or you. A bottle with a cat's head on it. Mananan must be allergic to cats.
What?
So far. A comb. Perfectly suited for the maintenance of long facial fleece.
That is important. Wizards must keep up
A bottle with
their...
a green leaf stopper contains some cat mint.
Cat mint?
There aren't any feline genies around.
Oh! We're dead. Anyway, that was a cute reference.
You know better than to go through my personal belongings.
Mananan caught you snooping around. Now you're nothing but dust on the ground.
I'm gonna try that again, but quicker. Okay, so here, mirror. Here. Rose petal essence. Here. Cloak. Okay, and here's the thing I probably really need to do is close all this. And then let's get out of here. So, If I get through here, I'm in my room. And here's the thing about my room, is that Manannan would never deign to go in here.
You drop to your hands and knees and hide the item under your bed.
So, we can store some of this. So as long as we don't leave a trace, we should be fine. We can look around a little more.
You look into the cracked mirror hanging on the wall. Your reflection shows a tall, handsome lad dressed in dirty rags.
But yeah, we will later meet a genie that is...
The wizard gives you an evil glare.
When I assign a chore, I want it done immediately. Perhaps you'd like a closer view of the ground.
Suddenly, you feel squishy and slimy, with an awful weight on your back. Your tentacled eyes swivel around to see your shell. Oh no, he's turned you into a snail.
I'm a snail. You guys, I'm a snail. Look how slowly I move.
This hallway is on the second floor of the old wizard's house. There are 2 stairways here. Adjacent to them are 2 doors, both leading to, thankfully, separate bedrooms.
Yeah, I don't know about this, Burned says, I'm glad we've moved to an age where the getting in trouble check would be based on event flags, not some weird timing thing. I kind of like it being a weird timing thing, because sometimes I can get away with it. Cat just killed a fly. That's really cute.
Those little devils, what are they doing?
It's like I can get away. Sometimes I can get away with it, sometimes I can't. My heart's racing. Can I get back to my bedroom before Manannan sees
They
me?
are going to regret this.
So I like that a lot. This is actually one of my favorite King's Quest games.
It's a fly, and it's dead.
That's good. Can I... Oh, hello.
I can't believe they would do this. They know my rules.
I think Manannan's lonely. Hey, Manannan. Oops, whoops. Oh, goodness. So I believe that was that he is going on a journey, which means that he is out of town for
You pick up the...
some minutes. Now, and I can't guarantee this in any way, but it turned green. I'm assuming that means he's going on a journey. I actually really don't know. Hide, retrieve, or sleep. Retrieve? Take
Dropping
all.
to your hands and knees, you reach...
Okay. Oh, the dead fly is actually not a wizard ingredient. What about...
Picking off its wings, you throw the rest away.
Wings, a wizard ingredient. Now, really, we can't tell for right now. We have no way of knowing what is or isn't a
Nimbly,
wizard
you-
ingredient.
You manage...
But what I can say is that this brass key,
You unlock the oak cabinet using the brass key.
look what's in here.
It's the wizard's magic wand.
Yeah.
Inside, you find the wizard's magic wand. You take it with you, knowing it could mean death if he finds it missing.
Yeah, no shit. If he sees anything amiss here, he will be very upset.
The cabinet door locks as you shut it.
It's convenient.
You open the desk's only drawer, but you see nothing interesting.
So,
You scan the bookshelf for interesting titles and find a book entitled Black, the Ultimate Fashion Statement.
very nice. So,
So many books line the bookshelf, you wonder when Manannan has time to read them all. Titles cover many subjects from ancient Arabic mythology to a study of the heavens to the philosophies of Socrates.
yeah, that rhymes.
So many many, So, so
Ah,
carefully examining the bookshelf, you notice something unusual about one of the volumes. Only the spines are apparent, and they seem to be stuck together.
alright. Touch.
There's something unusual about these books. Though you've never read one in depth, these seem to lack just that.
Touch. Oh, goodness.
There are 5 levers arranged in a row. You have a feeling random selection will...
Oh, goodness. I have no
There
idea.
are 5...
This is new. So there's like some like circle thing, and then something with wings, and then a slinky, and then like a squished K, and then a dash. Suddenly missed. Yeah, I have no idea what to do with this. So I guess I'm closing it. Goodness.
You're not sure, but it could be a chart. Then again, perhaps not. The massive depth...
So yeah, he left it at 3 minutes. Which means if things are the same, I believe I have until 23. He either leaves for 20 or 25 minutes, and I don't remember which. But either way, let's take a
You are
chicken.
not... Where would you put it? Where would... The chicken dodges... Where...
Give me a chicken.
Where would...
Give me a chicken. Give me a chicken. This is rather challenging, actually. Chicken.
Where would you put it?
Chicken.
Where would you... You are not...
Chicken.
Where would... You are not close... Where would...
Let me take it.
Where-
Let me take the
where-
chicken. Let me take the
where-
chicken.
Where would you... The chicken dodge... Where would you... Your hands are grubby enough. You are not...
This game is impossible. I'm gonna spend like 10
Where-
minutes just looking for
where-
a chicken. Hold on. No, sorry, not speech volume. I apologize. Game speed.
Where would you put it? The chicken... Where would you... Where...
Oh, I can feed him.
You can't...
I've done a bad thing to myself. Zoop. Okay. Don't go overboard, Gwydion. We're just trying to tease them. Okay.
You pick up the chicken.
I did it, you
You
guys.
gently pluck a feather from the chicken and gently set it back on the ground.
Alright. I did it, you guys. Okay, so I think we've gotten everything we can from the place up here, though I genuinely have no idea how to, get into the thing. Like a bird.
An eagle sits in its nest, tilting its head as it eyes you warily.
I mean, I had to.
Watch your step.
Fair. So yeah, in the original, this was very, very challenging. And had more screens. So we do have a wand. Let's take a look at that, because that's certainly interesting.
The magic wand is cool and smooth to the touch, and creamy white in color. You think it may be fashioned from ivory. The wand. You can't The wand. You
Hmm. Yeah, here, clicking seems to... Whoa. Seems to basically work. Alright. Oh, goodness.
These two are certainly unsavory rogues. They look like...
Oop. Nope, no one can outrun screens. Again, this is a game where people will steal things.
You pick and poke among the fallen acorns looking for dried ones. You eventually find 3 dried acorns and take them with you.
Why are we looking for dried acorns? Who knows?
Days.
Oh, hello.
They're all the same. I have no plans. My life's a shame. I'm soon a man. Little I know. Should I care? I've nothing to show. Youth spent crying.
Hello?
Pain
Oh, God.
throbs to my chores, replacing toys. What are they for? Can I feel joy? I've never heard the sounds of cheers. Only the birds see tears falling.
Look, buddy, I know graduation is hard, but you just kind of gotta
Greetings.
go for it.
That's an interesting poem.
Thank you. I wrote it myself. It's not finished, though.
What is it about?
It speaks of a young man longing for a better life,
Naturally.
just as I long for the seductive murmur of an audience anticipating my every word. Say, are you busy?
I mean, I guess
Fairly.
the timing stops during dialogue.
Home. Is there a place I'm meant to be? Where there's a face I want
Axel
to
Bird
see?
2016.
Then I would leave this past behind. No more reprieve. Through with hiding.
Have you always wanted to be a poet?
No. Before I left my hometown to cross the vast desert to this land, I wanted to be a dancer.
What happened?
I was excommunicated by a populace immune to talent.
And he ended up
I'm
here.
sorry to hear that.
No matter. Soon after, I heard the muse call. Bound to her beckoning, she has led me here.
Cat, cat, cat.
Have you finished your composition?
Not yet. There's something missing, though I can't put my finger on it. What do you think?
Well, the words have lyrical quality, broadly speaking.
Lyrical? That's it. Music. These words would ring all the truer were they sung. Ah, but alas, I have no instrument.
I got nothing either.
The bard seems to be rather...
Why does the end not come to me? I'll try again.
It's a water pitcher, full to the brim.
Can I have it?
Please, don't touch that. It is my only means of returning through the desert. Not that I would choose to do so again. Even if open arms were to herald my arrival, I doubt I would know my way back.
You trekked through the desert with only a pitcher of water?
It is no mere pitcher. It is enchanted.
Ooh. Can you tell me more about the enchanted?
Days.
God damn it.
They're all...
Your pitcher intrigues me. What does it do?
What do you think it does? Produces water.
From thin air.
Of course. Enough for a dozen men at a time.
Zounds!
Zounds. Excellent. A+. Good job. Zounds. Zounds is a good word.
Pain.
No. Some birds. Oh wait, hold up. This looks like a hole.
The hole is deep, much longer than your arm. There appears to be a glass bottle at the bottom.
If only we could fill it up with water? Anytime you find a hole, there'll be something important in it.
In the battle for soil supremacy, this tree lost.
Yeah, the timer for this game is fairly important. I guess that's north. I understand that
Oh.
it's short for God's wounds, so it's supposed to be like zoons. Zoons. But that sounds silly, and zounds is a great word. Oh no, bees.
The trunk is home to a fair few bees. That would be inviting trouble.
I agree. Oh look, a nice little...
What a beautiful garden, you think. The residents must take great care of it. Dew has formed on the petals from the night before.
Dew, you say? What's
The
this?
mistletoe hangs from the branches of the tree. There are few dried sprigs mingled with the green mistletoe. You search among the hanging mistletoe until you find a sprig that has dried. You break it off and carry it with you.
So let me just point out, acorns, magical. Mistletoe, magical. Gwydion has a bit of a talent for picking up magical items, really. Doesn't know why, just no, that's gotta be the dried mistletoe, right? That's what I need.
The tavern.
I might as well go inside.
What'll it be for you, sir? A good pull of ale? Or you rather a dram of rum? My, ain't you the handsome one?
Hello!
What do you sell here?
For you, I'd sell more than this here tavern offers. But me husband won't be appreciating that.
I meant, what beverages do you
Poor
serve?
Gwydion.
What's that?
Drinks. What drinks do you serve?
Oh, now you be talking me language.
Somehow you doubt you could ever be talking her language.
This place can sell you the finest liquor the land has to offer.
Anything else?
What else is there? Ale and rum, of course. You're a cutie, you know.
I am a cutie.
There is no response.
Oh, sorry, I meant to look at it.
Come over here, more ale.
That's what pirates sound like?
The town tavern is a haven for visitors, reputable and otherwise, to engage in behavior suitable and otherwise.
Pirates.
A tapestry, which bears a striking resemblance to the Jolly Roger, hangs next to a lute on the wall.
I'm not sure she knows how to spell anything, so spelling cutie with an I, I'm not gonna give her any crap for. Oh wait, that bird has a fish.
Good day to you, young man. What can I do for you?
Hello.
Greetings. What have you for sale?
I have many an item that might interest you. For instance, you might wish to purchase a leather pouch, very suitable for carrying things in, as you might
You
expect.
put stuff in it.
Indeed.
It's an empty bottle.
Anything else?
I have numerous consumables that you may wish to acquire. Take a look at the shelf behind me. See if there's anything you would like.
Alright.
The shelves are stocked with many useful items, such as leather pouches, salt, fish oil, and lard.
Yes, good.
A content, hairy dog sits on the floor of the store. Its name tag reads, Hank.
Aw.
You
Dog
pat the
scritches.
hairy dog and are rewarded with a handful of malted hair.
So the problem is we don't have any money. But this is interesting.
A discarded fishing net lies on the ground. It has been here so long that grass has begun to grow over it.
There's a fish, though.
Catch of the day's reject. The seagull.
Can I have it? Yes, I've always wanted a dead fish. It's the precise dead fish graphic from King's Quest V.
The fish must have been on dry land for a considerable amount of time already, as its aroma is less than desirable.
And I don't remember a fish being in the game. Oh no, this is a completely new screen.
Once the pride of the town, the library is now a forgotten shell. Whoever boarded it up did an admirable job. There's no way in through the walls. The note says, due to a decline in literate members, this library is closed indefinitely.
And there has to be something.
You could climb onto them, but then what?
There has to be some reason the screen exists.
This house belongs to either a well-to-do family or to several poorer ones. That's not the way in. That's not.
I don't know what this screen is about. Oh, we found the thing where someone waved at us. Let's just get rid of these first, I
The
guess.
only way in is through.
Alright. It's just some spider webs anyway. What's the worst that could happen?
It was to be expected that a spider of this size wouldn't just live off flies.
That almost rhymes. This one seems to have a bigger radius for, or not radius, but like a bigger give for where I can count as the edge of the screen, which is very good for me. There are some squirrels, it's cute. We can't get up there. I guess we can't get up there. Or there. Now we're back here. I guess we go in the desert. What was this?
A snake has shed its skin and left it in the desert sun.
I'll take it.
You retrieve the dried snake skin from the hot desert sand. It's delicate and could easily crumble.
Nothing here, I guess. Go north.
Cacti are common in deserts, and these are no exception. The remains of an animal lie half buried in the sand. If you've seen one rock, you've seen them all.
Fair.
Cacti. The lizard lies lazily in the sweltering heat.
It's not lying lazily. It's up to tons of stuff. Oh, goodness.
An ancient door has been set into the cliff face. You don't see that every day.
Hello?
Your eyes adjust to the dark as you struggle to breathe the putrid air.
What is this place?
Oh, God.
Who comes to my den?
Just a man.
Some guy?
Man? I have known many called man. All wretched, all deceitful. Now, all stone.
I like this lady. Oh.
As a man, you are not capable of honesty, of truth.
But I am.
As a
But I am,
you
though.
exist only to break a woman's heart. Shallowness and fear are your bane. Come closer, and I will destroy you.
So... So, classically, we'd show a mirror to her, right?
You can't use that.
And that got us some points. I think.
She's had a taste of her own medicine.
But I kind of don't think that's the right thing to
Anything you wanted
do.
to say should have been said.
I don't think this was the good thing. I think we did the bad thing. So what if we just try talking to her?
Who are you?
I am
What's this?
A perfectly smooth, uniquely colored stone sits upon a natural pedestal. Watched under Smawd's stone-cold glare, you
Smawd.
feel that would probably not be a good idea.
Alright, are you hungry?
Keep it to yourself.
Alright, this is something new. So in the original, Medusa would just sort of randomly show up in the desert. If you were looking left at the time, you would immediately die, because she'd always come from the left. So you had to be facing a different direction, and then type use mirror before she could touch you, and then she would turn to stone. And that was a good thing. But here, I haven't played this, but I believe that is not the answer. I have a feeling. Don't really know what to do for her, though. Will you just let me leave? Oh, goodness.
You feel a strange sensation overcoming your body. You feel a sharp pain as your limbs begin to stiffen.
Whoops.
Hey, looks aren't everything.
What if I leave? Goodbye. I'm leaving your stupid lair.
Ouch.
And the Laughing Dragon says, expecting a taken for granite death pun. That would be, accurate.
Ouch.
Adequate.
Ouch.
Good.
It's...
But no. Guess not. Nothing doing. Look, snakes. Snakey, snake, 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 snake.
The remains... It's a few pounds short of a good meal. That's as useful to you as watching dead grass grow. Ouch. You're a grabby little slave, aren't you?
Hey! Lay off, Mr. Narrator Man. So yeah, without any way to do magic, we're kind of ruined, I think.
Cacti are...
What if I cut a
The
cactus?
skin's too tough on this one.
What about this one?
The skin...
What about
the
this
sk-
one? What about this
s-
one? What about this
You
one?
can't... You
What about
ca-
this one? What about this
the
one?
s-
What about this
the s-
one? What about this one?
this-
What about this one?
this...
What about this? Okay. What about this
The
one?
skin...
What about this one?
The skin...
What about this one?
The sk...
This one.
This... You can't... This... This... This...
I guess I could try going to the left. If left is not instant death. Oh,
There
goodness.
is naught but sand for many miles in this direction. You think it wise not to wander too far afield.
What is happening?
There is naught... Cacti are...
So yeah, I know we have to get some cactus juice, which maybe I shouldn't, I shouldn't, like, know that, because we haven't come across anything.
This... You... This...
Snake, 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 snake.
The
Snake, snake,
sand
snake, snake, snake.
stretches... The sand stretches... The
Snake,
sa-
snake, 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 snake. Snake, 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 snake.
You can't...
I think the one on the, like, the one they were chasing kind of looked like a saurus,
The cliffs... The cliff...
from Quest for Glory. But I don't know about the, other ones. Alright, I'm ruined. Ah, more ruined. Let's get me out of here.
Why
Alright.
does the end not...
You... Oh wait, it's got an exclamation point. Does that mean I have to get back, like, now? Like yesterday? Maybe he only leaves for like 15 minutes at a time? I genuinely don't know. So like if I have 3 minutes to get back. Okay, we can do this. We can do this. We can do this. We can do this. Crap.
After recovering from a whack on the head at the hands of the bandits, you stand unsteadily. Taking stock of your holdings, you discover that you've been robbed.
What have I been robbed of? I've got the wand, that's good, and the key. I have some food. Jeez.
Why does...
Buddy. Yeah, we were missing many, many objects from this. Oh, no bandits this time. Lucky us. Okay. So what we did not find out there was any hint about...
An eagle.
Oh, do you want a fish? Birds love fish.
It's an eagle's feather.
Yeah. So in the original game, the eagle would sometimes fly by, and some of the time that it would fly by, it might drop a feather. So it was just total RNG, which, you know, obviously clashes with the speed run of this game. It was miserable. But yeah, our time isn't an exclamation point yet. Goodness. See, it was pretty bad. What's in here?
You have always admired this lovely tapestry. It's one of the few bright spots in this dreary house. You lift the bottom of the tapestry and peer behind it. The wall is filled with cracks. You can see why Manannan would hang such a tapestry here.
Are the cracks in the shape of some
There are
runes?
also dozens of charcoal drawings, diagrams, maps, and notes to programmers with the legend of King's Quest IV. But you're uninterested in this, since you presently have your hands full with King's Quest III.
Wow.
You lower the tapestry and smooth out the wrinkles.
So much like how in King's Quest II there was a preview for like Quest for Glory, and in the original it was Space Quest. I think they did the same thing here. I think it was King's Quest IV both times, actually.
You're not sure. You don't like the look of that place. You refilled it this morning. You'd rather touch... You search the pockets of the black cloak. You don't find anything interesting. The wizard's
What? I refuse to believe Manannan wears this Sorcerer's Apprentice hat. That's fake.
You don't so about your journey after you've gotten where you're going. Perhaps the wizard's personal thoughts are a recipe for guaranteed boredom.
Are you kidding?
There's...
I would kill to be able to read like Manannan's personal thoughts. Think of all the stuff he would probably have written about you. Then again, given what he just mutters to himself at the top of the stairway, that's probably not useful.
You put your eye to the glass. It amazes you how near everything seems. You could even see squirrels climbing faraway trees. No wonder the wizard knows of all activities in Ludor.
Ah, it was his Halloween costume, dressed as a wizard. That makes sense. Oh, now it's got the exclamation point. Let's put everything away. So what? It's hide, and you want to hide this, 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 this. What's the, whatever. I think that's dog fur and snakeskin. And then we need to use the key to put the wand back. That's scary in here. So use key.
You unlock.
Put the wand back where you found it.
You carefully.
Close it.
The cabin.
And if we can get the key hidden away. Then we should be fine. Alright, go. Alright. Ah! Oh, okay. Whoops. There. So yeah, he left it at 3 minutes. But yeah, like I don't know where to look.
It's a painting of. You move the picture frame to one side, but find nothing behind it.
Alright. No use there. There's nothing like...
The massive desk. 2 boxes. It's the...
What about the
Don't you
trash
remember?
can?
You emptied it yesterday.
The trash can's a chore. Right, of course.
This is Manannan's private study. A huge oak desk sits covered with writing implements, and a chart covers the wall behind it. A cabinet takes up residence in the corner, while 2 massive bookshelves fill themselves with every subject. The wizard fancies himself the scholar. This is... Carefully examining the book.
This is dangerous. So yeah, I haven't seen these symbols anywhere.
The wizard's glare makes you suddenly feel very, very small.
Oh god.
You are not to be in my private study without permission.
Please let me leave.
You obviously don't lack energy. Let me help you blow off some steam.
Oh no. Nice.
You see an evil sneer come across the wizard's face.
What do you
I am
want?
hungry. Prepare me a meal at once.
Alright, so here's the deal.
Manannan is impatiently waiting for his food. His stomach rumbles as he drums his gnarled fingers on the table. You'd better feed him quickly, or dire consequences may result.
Alright, here, have some bread. Okay, I guess he's fine with that.
Master?
What is it? Speak quickly, boy.
What are the people of Ludor like?
Oh.
The wizard gives you a cautionary glance.
Why? Intending to make their acquaintance, are you?
No, I'm just curious. From what you have said in the past, they don't sound very appreciative of you.
Selfish, pathetic creatures requiring constant vigilance.
Constant
You should
vigilance.
have some respect for an old man. It tires me keeping track of their movements, never knowing when one might put a foot out of line.
You have the strangest notion that Manannan's last comment was not an expression.
They sound wretched.
Much like yourself, but they are punished for their disobedience as surely as you are.
Manannan does not appear in much of a talkative mood at the moment. Conversing with him further might be unwise.
So yeah, when I played this on the parser, you had to type like "give food to Mananan," and I couldn't spell Mananan, so I couldn't feed him, and then he got mad.
Your muscles ache as you recall the long hours spent churning butter. It's just your old tin bucket. There's no hole in this bucket. Why bother with it?
There's a hole in my bucket. I fed you, didn't I? What's wrong?
Your lord and master keeps a cold eye on you when he's not watching everyone else.
I gave you a loaf of bread. What more could you want? I'm actually not sure what the issue is there. I shouldn't be in here. So yeah, here's an issue. So I'm sort of stuck with no real nothing to do. I could take or hide. Yeah, so I have a feather, eagle feather, fly wings, a mirror, rose essence, cat fur, a different kind of feather, a chicken feather. Yeah, the keywords to look for if you're looking for a walkthrough would be King's Quest 3 Redux. Acorns, mistletoe, dog hair, snake skin, and key. None of those should have information on them, do you think? Like, unless the wand had it? Oops. Okay, cancel, save, okay, so let's restore to Medusa, actually. And then let's take a look at... I don't know, see if we can examine.
The magic wand is cool.
Yeah.
You have nothing.
Ah!
Your heart skips as the wizard gives you an evil look.
What? What? Ah! Just came to menace me. Menaced by wizards. So yeah, if you can figure out where to go, not necessarily, like, don't tell me the answer, but if you can give me a hint on, like, how to figure it out, or where to go, that would be, that'd be good.
The massive desk is...
I feel like there's papers here, but...
Again, you search the contents of the drawer, but find nothing interesting.
What if I search it again?
Persistent, aren't you?
Yes.
Upon closer examination of the contents of the desk, you find a letter. You remove it and take it with you.
Oh shit, it's magic.
You carry a letter addressed to Mananan. You don't know who wrote it, and you're not sure you want to find out.
Oh god, get me out of here. Okay, so now that we're in here, we're safe, because he would not deign to enter our room. What does it say? My dear Mananan, it saddens me to learn that no word of your sister Hagatha has reached you of late. Sister Hagatha. We can but hope she is well and able somewhere to do as she pleases, to whomever she pleases. My own sister as well, and thank you for asking. She was taken with you once before you grew that excessive beard, and insists that you were a handsome man in your day. I can only imagine. Is your servant performing adequately as the last? You certainly pick them, don't you? Rumor has it that the father had a particular say in who this latest slave would be. Such a rare honor. I'm really quite envious. Then again, you name them all Gwydion, so what does it matter where they come from? And the way they meet their end on their 18th birthdays. You're such a poetic dear. As for my own darling boy, he is performing his role as a loyal son superbly. One might think he'd been doing so his whole life. So... this is from,
There
Lolote.
seems to be more written on the other side of the letter.
In matters of the faith, my response is as it always has been. We must continue to do what we can to usurp control from the unfaithful, so that the world may be prepared for the great day. For my part, I have made plans to rid this realm of my enemy. Being so predictable and obliviously innocent, she will make easy prey. The time comes soon, Brother Manannan, and our long wait will be over. May swift destruction come to all those who oppose us. In the Father we trust, L. P.S. You really shouldn't keep cats around the house. Steeds make much better pets. So yeah, that's from Lolote. We'll meet her later. So yeah, she talked about how she also has a boy that she may or may not have kidnapped. And did kidnap.
Manannan eyes
What?
you with a snaggle-toothed sneer.
I didn't do
I am
anything.
going to lie down for a rest. Do not disturb me.
All right. All right. Nap time. Yeah, why would you steal I mean, I guess you steal an infant so that it's loyal to you, right? So it's loyal, but then yeah, you have to take care of an infant child for like at least like 3 or 4 years before they're any use. So there's might be something more in the safe.
You unlock. Inside, you take it with.
Anything
The
else?
cabinet is empty. There is no.
Yeah, I'm not sure there's anything in the cabinet. Hmm. Well.
You can't.
Oh, on top. Oh, that's just that's a feather duster.
It's your feather duster.
Yeah, sometimes he'll say you need to dust his study.
There are 5 levers. There.
You say that. Oh no! Ah, goodness. Something has gone terribly wrong. I didn't even know you could do the magnifier. You're not seeing it, but I can. I want to see what happens. So I'm going to pick this one, and then the spring, and then the minus sign, and then the K, and then the this. Yes. It's a nice animation, though. Goodness, that looks great.
You should.
So yeah, if we saw, like, any of these symbols, or, like, a sequence of numbers...
There are 5.
Random selection didn't help me.
Carefully. There's something.
The key for this puzzle is in the house. All right.
There are various. The large dining table is made of pine planking. Matching benches run its length on both sides. The table is big enough to seat at least 10 people, though you doubt it's accommodated more than 1/10 of that.
Womp womp.
This is where Manannan would place his potted plants, if he had any, along with a smidgen less detest for anything that grows.
This is where I'd place my trophies. If I had one. Alright,
The barrel. The barrels can... There are pots. There are drying... It's just... The fireplace is not used during the summer. Mananan insists that you clean it regardless, and frequently. The kitchen shelf...
Okay. I mean, I looked in the desk.
Having already removed one letter... Having...
Yeah. So I did the desk. Might have already looked in the right place for the solution, but didn't look hard enough. Or something. If it's in his bedroom, the Manana's bedroom, definitely Zulai's territory.
You lift the bottom of the tapestry. There are also... You lower the tap... You lift the bottom of the tapestry. There are also dozens of... You lift... There are all... You low... You there are all... You low... You lift the... There are all... You
I feel
lower
like there was a Easter egg there at some point. Yeah, I think there was an Easter egg there, at least at some point.
There's a small...
Oop. We did something in this room, the wizard got mad.
My magic wand is missing. It's time to teach you a lesson, boy.
He just knows that, I guess.
The wizard keeps close dibs on his wand. Don't let him find it missing next time. Your bedside candle occupies the window ledge. As it's broad daylight, you don't need it. You have nothing. You have
Cat.
the well. You put your eye to the glass.
I feel like it's got to be somewhere like with the wizard. So either his desk or his room. We've already semi-thoroughly checked this room.
The cabinet door. The chart.
I really want this chart to mean something.
Abstract art? A painting Mananan did as a child? A turtle swimming with an obese dolphin? What the wizard saw in his porridge one morning? A paltry excuse to cover a bare wall? An arm with a serious rash? Forget it. You have no idea what it is. Forget it.
Okay.
The chart.
What if I cut it out? Not with a wand. Knife.
You can't.
He'd probably get pretty mad if I did that too.
You can't. The massive.
What was the stuff near the moose? I mean, it was just kind of stuff, I think.
There are various. There are.
Yeah.
There are
Various bottles and bowls. I mean, okay. Burnedhead says, wait a minute. The walkthrough says once inside the library, you'll automatically climb down the ladder. I mean, once we figured this out, this should open a trapdoor, and that would be a ladder. But certainly nothing before that. That brown thing in the corner of the bookcase. I mean, this is... I wouldn't call it brown.
This is Manannan's private study. A huge oak desk sits covered... Two...
Oh.
Unfortunately, you are too short to reach the boxes.
I don't think we can do anything about that. We can't, like, stand on this bowl.
You run your... You can't... Unfortunately...
Yeah, I think it's just the outline to, like, show that we're in a room.
You unlock... You care...
It's back to yellow time again.
Having already... The cabin...
You know what? Like this?
Every surface is dust-free.
Oh.
You scan the... So many books.
Oh, goodness. No. Gwydion. Okay, goodness. Okay. So once again, we have managed to do nothing. And we're running out of food. Like we are in a time limit here. In more ways than one. Look, not teaching Gwydion how to use stairs is one way of just keeping him controlled. That's a... Not teaching people how to take care of themselves or look after themselves is a common tactic of abusers. It's pretty rough. Manannan is a very bad dad.
It's a painting. You need to...
You need to get closer. Ah!
I am ravenous. Fix me something immediately.
Manannan is imp...
Yeah, we might actually want to restore from nap time. Because we succeeded in doing nothing. But what's this?
You move the picture frame to one side, but find nothing behind it.
Are you sure?
You move... You move...
Oh wait, allegedly the lever puzzle solution is in Banana Man's diary. I thought you already found the diary. We did. But we can't get in there with him sleeping. So I just did the wrong thing. See?
My magic wand is missing. It's time to teach you a lesson, boy.
The wizard keeps close dibs on his wand.
Okay, loading journey, reading the diary, and loading back to nap time. Alright, alright. I'll bite.
Write about your... Blank parchments. A comb. The wizard... The wizard's personal... The wizard... The...
Yeah, so we can't take it. Alright. So what if... Do we have the key? We have, okay, we've got nothing. So let's get in here and take the key.
You search the pot.
Oh, we found it. We put it away, I guess. Use time travel to save time. Okay, hold on. Let me get this. Let me retrieve. Take all. Okay. So let's get here. Then get here. Let's get in here. And let's take a look at this. Take a look at this. Open it, and then look here.
There are 5 levers arranged.
Okay. So now that we've done that, so we can even see that the drawer's open. So now we've looked in the thing, so maybe
The wizard.
So we're apparently still not interested in his diary.
The wizard's journal.
Well, this is his journal, not his diary. So maybe that's different. You have to go downstairs from the library to get the diary. Oh, the in-town library? Yeah, I don't know.
Hey.
Get out of here. Because yeah, there was definitely a library in town, and I definitely didn't know what to do with it. But yeah, I certainly don't see any like stairs here. Because yeah, that's the study. So this is a library.
Once boxes.
Boxes.
You could.
I don't know.
Boxes.
Boxes. Boxes. Box. Oh.
Despite the fact that the window is ajar, it will not open wide enough to allow entry. There's a small brass latch on the inside.
Okay. What about the knife?
You slide the knife's thin blade through the gap and easily flip the latch.
Oh goodness. Alright, we made it in. So I guess this is what we're supposed to do all along. So hold on, let's actually go back to nap time. We have nothing on us, and perhaps that's fine. Oh god, when that has the thing when it still keeps time when the inventory is up. Take all. So we're not gonna get the wand. So that's it. That's the secret was that we could get into the library in town. Ah!
Watch your step.
Shush you. I'm not even sure if we need our inventory. I mean, we have the knife. Who knows what else we'll need. I have been owned by gravity. Okay. Okay. Let's just go ahead this way. And south. Okay. Okay. Then use knife.
You slide.
Okay. So now we're in. We're in. We did it. So let's take a look around.
Rows of knowledge, local and wide, sit lost to an apathetic audience. The library. Road. You'll have to stop breathing. You'll have to stop breathing if you start brushing dust off.
let's look.
The book from the library looks similar to the books that line the shelves of Manannan's study.
Blur, blur, blur. Today I stepped off Manannan's mountain for the first time. Though he would kill me without hesitation if he knew, my only regret is that I waited so long. What I have learned this day alone. The townspeople are not the wretched creatures I've been led to believe. Only the outcast ruffians are to be avoided. They all fear my master and have spent their lives in the coldness of his shadow. This book, which I happened upon by a stream, shall be a record of my discoveries. They may prove vital, for as I approach my 18th year, I feel an ever-growing dread. My wizard has ill plans for me. Day 3. It seems that my fears were warranted. Manannan keeps a near constant eye on me nowadays. I feel like a field mouse under an owl's gaze. But for all my master's vigilance, I have managed to collect things. Corks, forks, oddly shaped stones, anything I dare call my own. My quarters are their keeps, and will remain so while I live under this roof. In the meantime, I look forward to my next excursion. I promised that barmaid I would pay another visit. What a wench. 2 hours. That's how long the wizard had me hanging from the kitchen rafters, and only because I missed the smallest spot in my sweeping. That stupid cat. It waited till I finished before tramping ash from the fireplace. I have to get away, if only to save myself from further headaches and humiliation. Humiliation, that's his worry. Day 6. My brief outings are risky, but no less regular. Each day rewards me with greater insight. Today was the most fascinating. I have seen my first ship. For too long I stood on this pier, in awe of its massive masts and mainsail. The sailors directed me to the tavern, where I made their captain's acquaintance. The old salt keenly related his tales of treasure and pirates, and when I asked if I might join his crew, he proceeded to test my nautical knowledge. Uh-oh, there'll be a test. My answers must not have impressed him, for he said that I was too old to be a cabin boy. Gross. I left disappointed, yet hopeful that I may yet meet a seafarer willing to enlist a novice. Uh-oh, I think my mouse got messed up. I made the mouse mad. A week remains before I shall come of age. I shall expect no better treatment from Manannan then, nor do I dare hope that freedom will accompany my adulthood. If I am to enjoy a semblance of this life, then I know what I must do. I've spent the last 2 days in town cleaning practically everything I could find, so as to earn enough to pay my way aboard that vessel. This is my only chance. Manannan does not often take such long journeys, and it is my every intention to be gone by the time he returns. I rose this early and packed a few belongings. I barely slept. It was a dangerous descent in the pre-dawn haze, but by the time I reached the base of the mountain, I was smiling more broadly than I thought possible. That lasted about 30 paces, after which I don't remember anything for some time. The lump on my head, along with my missing possessions, suggests I was attacked by that band of lawless mongrels. It was well past noon when I staggered onto the pier. The ruffians must have dealt me a fair blow, because it took me several minutes to realize that I no longer had any money, and several more to notice that the ship had sailed. Manannan returned late in the evening, demanding supper. It is fortunate that he pays little attention to my appearance. With a pear-sized bulge up top and eyes redder than embers, I must have looked a sight. What is it they say about clouds and lightnings? I don't know, but today I found something which lifted my spirits. While dusting Manannan's study, news in the study, I noticed that a few of the books were attached to the shelves and made a curious sound when moved. After fiddling with them for a time, I was surprised to see a trapdoor open in the floor. How I'd managed to miss that all these years I'll never know. Unfortunately, the noise had awoken Manannan, and I had no choice but to leave the secret unexplored. For now. So, spring, spring, K, leaf, minus, K, leaf, uterus. I waited for Manannan to resume his usual spying on the townsfolk before returning to the study. Descending through the trapdoor, I found myself in the master's workroom, his den of dark design. Certain the spells could assist me once the... Pardon. Once the necessary ingredients were found, I headed for the staircase. On the floor lay a scrap of paper. I picked it up and beheld my doom. Written over and over down one side was a list of names. My name. Each dated 18 years apart. I have little time. It's nearing dawn. I have no more need of sleep. Despite a day and night spent in scouring Ludor, one vital ingredient has eluded me. The mandrake root. If it exists, then it is not my destiny to find it in order to escape. The key to my freedom, I will hide in a remote part of Ludor. Today is this Gwydion's 18th birthday. I can only hope the next will have a better one, for that is all I feel as I go see my master one final time.
The rest of the pages are blank.
I bet they are. Well, anyway, I should write that down. Which would be easier if I had a pen or anything. Oh, come back. Oh no.
You can't.
Alright, so it's I guess, and also I guess I've got the book right here. But so spring, K, leaf, minus K, leaf, uterus. That's what I got. So, I guess, is that all that's in here?
Rows of knowledge. Necromania, a compendium for compulsive coffin collectors. Serrated sensations, the secret to successful sword swallowing.
Oh dear.
Run on the rubble, a race from wreck to ruin. Shark in the shallows, dealing with demanding debtors.
People were really into alliteration back then.
The tale of snowflake and flame, an ancient tragedy of extinguished passion. Gesticulation, enhancing humor with your hands. The world that was. Topographical accounts of the Rising.
The Rising.
The book details how large most countries were before the oceans rose. Now there are thousands of islands cut off from their mainlands.
That's fascinating.
How I learnt to love fire and forget the rain. The author is a resident of Daventry. There's no way you could pronounce the name.
Is it Ifenofagrum? Or
Building better
Nixtalintifer?
battering rams. The complete guide for gate crashers.
Womp womp.
10-pint bowling. Apparently, sobriety is not required.
Excellent.
Half sails and full pails. Surviving your first season at sea.
Now that sounds useful.
Chops and blocks.
Guess not.
An examination of expert executions. Necromania.
Okay.
Serrated. Run. You'll have. No. You'll have. No run up in the world. You've experienced. Shark in the shop. You'll have.
I guess that's it. Let's get out of here.
You'd be no. There's no. It's.
Okay, there we go. So let's save with What do you mean? Burnhead says you already tried climbing the library stairs. I mean, yeah, I guess it was more a ladder than stairs, I'd say, but I'm pretty sure that was the only thing. Ah. But yeah, no,
Watch your step.
when I went to the door, it said like, oh, you need more than a run up to get through that door, so we can't break through it. So I just exited the way we came. Doop. Okay. Jeez, I wonder how much time we have. I don't even know, like, what the time was when... like, when he decided to take a nap. So this is quite worrisome. But I guess, I mean, that's what the timer is for.
You
Very politely letting me know when I'm
Insubutate.
about to be dead. Okay. I'm not going to bother closing that because I'm just going to have to try again anyway. Alright, so... Spring, K, K, leaf, leaf, minus, K, leaf, uterus. Done. Alright. Alright. This looks good. We're descending to literal hell.
Atop the oak table are a large leather-bound book, a mortar and pestle, a little brazier holding charcoal, a flint, measuring cups, beakers, flasks, and stirrers.
That's a ton.
Atop the shelf, most of the bottles are unmarked. There are a few things that interest you, though. You pick up the bottle labeled ground fish scales and take it with you.
Damn straight I do.
You pick up the bottle labeled nightshade juice. You pick up the bottle labeled saffron.
Ooh, that stuff's expensive.
You pick up the bottle.
Really? Nothing else?
The shelves are. The
What about over here?
shelves hold skeletons of small animals and birds, some human skulls and bones, and other odd instruments whose use you do not know.
The shelves hold skeletons.
You're not really into. You're not. There is nothing. There is. The wizard has numerous items. Numerous. Atop the. You take a closer look at the wizard's work table. Covered with gold trimmings, the old book's leather cover is cracked and worn, its pages yellowed and brittle. The title, however, is clear: The Sorcery of Old.
Alright.
You eagerly thumb through page after page of what you assume to be magic formulas. The ink
You have no
of the
idea what
old
the crap this
handwriting
is.
faint and barely readable. Most of the formulas are indecipherable, but a few are in a language you know. You treat the old book with great care. As you can tell, it contains recipes for some very old and powerful magic spells. Your hands shake as you realize this book could be the key to your escape from the evil Manannan.
Okay, pour a thimbleful of dew into a bowl, tuft of fur, ground fish scales, reptile skin, a feather from any bird. Alright, we have everything for that except for a thimbleful of dew, and we know where the dew is, because, remember that the flowers outside of that one house had a bunch of dew in it. I don't know where we'd find a thimble. Okay, flying like an eagle or a fly. Put one pinch of saffron into a jar of rose petal essence, then recite the following. I can do that. Okay, put one pinch of saffron.
Inside the jar,
Okay. Saffron into the rose essence.
you add a pinch of saffron to the vial marked Rose Petal Essence.
Alright, and then we recite. Recite spell.
With trepidation, you prepare to recite the flying like an eagle or a fly incantation.
Spirits of air, cloud and breeze, lend me your wings that I may seize the opportunity to fly. Allow me passage through the sky.
And then you have to wave the magic wand over it. That part's important.
You wave the magic wand over the vial of Rose Petal Essence.
We did it. We made a spell. What had happened if we did the wrong thing?
You take a covered. You eat.
Uh-oh.
You shouldn't try making up your own spells.
That's what happens when you cast magic all willy-nilly. Okay, but we got some magic rose petal essence. So let's get back to the book actually.
You
Oh. So it says, at a later time, dip an eagle feather into the essence if you wish to become an eagle, or dip a pair of fly wings in the essence if you wish to become a fly. To return to your own form, recite the following verse. So ends my fun, my flight's now done. Let's see what else we can do. A spoonful of salt with a mortar and pestle, a sprig of mistletoe, and a smooth stone of unusual color. I don't think we can do that at all. Grind 3 acorns with a mortar and pestle. Put the acorn powder in a bowl. 1 cup of nightshade juice. Stir it. Light a brazier. Brazier. Boil it. Remove it from the heat. Spread it and wait until dry. We could do this. We need to grind 3 acorns with a mortar and pestle. Acorns?
You place the acorns in the mortar. You grind the acorns into a fine powder. You carefully scoop the
I got some acorn powder. Put the acorn powder in a bowl. We have a bowl. We have a bowl.
You put the
Okay. Put 1 cup of nightshade juice in the bowl. The time got an exclamation point. What's nightshade juice look
within
like?
the glass container. The night.
Where'd our bowl go? Okay.
You pour.
Stir the mixture with a spoon. We have a spoon.
You care.
Light a brazier. Boil it until the nightshade's gone.
You light.
Magic.
You place the. You wait until the nightshade juice is almost gone. A damp, powdery substance remains behind in the bowl. You remove.
Okay. Spread the mixture on the table and wait for it to dry.
You pour the contents of the bowl onto the table.
Gross.
The sleeping powder dries on the.
Does that mean it is dry? I don't know. Recite the following.
With trepidation, you prepare to recite the causing a deep sleep incantation.
Acorn, nightshade, together mixed. Concoction of a deep sleep fixed. From places of much lesser light, you bring to them a long good night.
Oh wait, we don't have a pouch for safekeeping. Oh no, we're ruined. We're ruined in so many ways. We are so ruined.
You wave. You carefully.
We don't have a pouch.
The powdery.
Oh no. That's what we get for not putting it in a
You
pouch.
shouldn't try making up your own spells.
Alright, I don't think we have time for that. Let's see if there's another spell we can do that's maybe quicker. Oh, enhancing musical talent. Add 1 handful of hot, dry sand to a glass filled with seawater. We could fill a cup with seawater, and we could probably get some sand. 1 handful of fertile soil. We don't have any of that. Shake the flask to mix it. Wave a magic wand over the flask. Alright, so we need sand, soil, and seawater. I don't know how you recite spells while being an eagle. So we can get that. Ocean water. More ocean water. Seawater is different than ocean water. Crap. Ocean water. A spoonful of mud. Pinch of toadstool powder. Yeah, I guess we don't have a glass flask. Cut a cactus with a knife. I'm so mad about this cactus thing. Squeeze the cactus juice onto a spoon. Cactus juice in the bowl. Lard in the bowl. We don't have any lard. Toad spittle. I think we have toad spittle.
Within the glass container. The cream-colored toadstool powder is fine.
We have toadstool powder. That's different. Oh, carp. Oh no! Grind one dried mandrake root with a mortar and pestle. Put the mandrake root and powder in a bowl. Put 2 spoons of fish oil in the bowl. 1 small ball of cat hair in the bowl. Stir the mixture with a spoon. Put the dough on the table, and then it doesn't have the thing.
This page has been torn from the book.
So that's what he did. He hid it somewhere. Oh crap.
The flint is...
Ah! Cat.
You quickly...
Okay, good. Then put this back in here.
You carefully replace...
We didn't get turned
The
into a toad at the beginning, we got turned into a snail. Alright. Okay. We could hide all, and that would probably be easier. The exclamation points, okay. Are we good? You just stand here and watch him sleep. I wonder how long this would go. Maybe it won't go if we're watching. Oh, he does know how to climb stairs. I've been making a fool of myself this entire time. Ah! He poofed.
I am ravenous.
I feel you, man.
Manannan is impatiently waiting for his food.
Okay. How about some raw meat? Yes. Enjoy.
Master?
What is it? Speak quickly, boy.
If I may know, how long have I been here?
The better part of 18 years.
Will I be turning 18 soon?
Yes, quite soon. I have something very special planned for you that day.
Now laugh maniacally. Oh.
The story from your predecessor's journal gives you a good idea of the meaning behind Manannan's words. You barely managed to hold back a shiver. Manannan...
I like how we can just sort of talk to him. That's pretty cute. Oh, there it is. There's the theme, the motif. Yeah, Manannan sounds. Alright, well... So at this point, it's just kind of waiting for him to leave. But we've seen a thimble. So you have to get a thimble full of dew in the original game, and I honestly don't know where you get it. It escapes me at the moment. But on the bright side, we can turn into an eagle or a fly. Ah! That's it. Just menaced by wizards. We can turn into an eagle or a fly, and that's actually gonna really help us out with exploring the town. So, I think I'm actually gonna call it for the night. I know it hasn't been that long. In game, it's only been 29 minutes, but it's it's been a couple hours at least. I think I started like 9 at the latest, but I am I'm also kind of tired because I got up at 6:30 this morning. But I wanted to get started because I like this game. I mean, I like the original King's Quest 3 a lot. It was the first King's Quest game I ever played without a walkthrough. Um, so it has a very special place in my heart. But, because I played them totally out of order. Just basically whatever appealed to me, I bought. I started out with 5 and 7. So I sort of went through them backwards. I think King's Quest 2 was the last one I ever played. Because it was boring as hell. But yeah, here it is, and I love King's Quest like a ton. It's so good. And I'm glad that they updated this. It's really magical being able to sort of experience something for the first time again and not necessarily know everything I'm doing. So thank you for joining me, and I'll definitely have more of this. Hopefully this week? Not sure I want to commit to that, but hopefully. Um, so yeah, good night.